funny if I let a fake
That
out.
would be funny.
It would be super funny, actually.
So, like, it's funny you said that, right? Because we were going to a concert this last Saturday, right? And my brother had just got this, certain kind of greenish Chevy truck. It's one of those like Boss Trail or something. But anyway, so
I wouldn't be the one to ask about trucks.
So I'm following him in, right?
Hey, Deb.
And, he pulls into the spot. I pull right next to him. As soon as I pull next to him, I do the...
Yeah.
It wasn't him.
No way.
Someone else had a Trail Boss that was the exact same color that actually...
And you're like, why did you do that to me?
So
I know.
weird.
I've done that before.
So weird.
I've done that before. I've walked up to somebody's car and like knocked on the window before and thought it was them. So, hey, Deb, thank you so much. So that's not something that I'm not used to, You want to see something funny? This is what happens to me when I go to CVS on an empty stomach. This is what happens. It is unbelievable. Who's going to eat this huge bag of pretzels? It's amazing.
Well, apparently you and your assistant.
She's not even here. She's not even here. So she can't eat anything. So the markets didn't really, did you watch the FOMC meeting?
Yeah, I even fell asleep at one point. I was like,
exactly. Never shop hungry. Never shop hungry, Jessica Penn. I always shop hungry. This is my problem. It's my issue.
Listen to Jerome Powell makes you tired. Like, he would be great after he's done with this whole Fed thing when he retires from there. Like, just doing bedtime stories. Yes.
Like Morgan Freeman. Like the next Morgan Freeman. Right? Like, at least the thing with Jerome Powell that he does so well, and he must have a coach that helps him, right? Because at the end of the day, he barely has any inflection in his voice whatsoever. He doesn't, if you can pick something dovish or hawkish out, or something that's not equally dovish and hawkish, it's very hard to pick that out from what he says and what he does. And so for me, I think he is probably the best person to be in this place because he knows how much what he does moves the market. And if he was able to move the market, and if he didn't, wasn't as professional as he is, we would have way bigger swings during his press conferences. And today, I don't know, we're at 104. What were we at this morning?
It was about the same. I think it went up a little bit and then it took it back.
Yeah.
Which I kind of figured the case. This is probably gonna be nothing. The market is scared right now.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
it's in fear. Too big of a fear during already fear could be horrific. Right.
Exactly.
The market got what it was expected to get.
Thank you. Oh, thanks, Tech.
And that's not to say that there's not games to be played, afterwards, because usually the true move we usually see by Friday. But just listening to it, it still seems like they just have no idea.
Yeah.
Even the only thing that really changed from last meeting was just instead of we're unsure what's going to happen, that we're a little bit more sure. Yeah. But still in the danger zone, right?
I think them saying that we're not in the danger zone, that's the thing, is they have to be careful about saying that too, because even though someone said in my comments today the rates are going down by themselves, they're not going down far enough. Number one, and number two, I think they have to be careful about saying that they're seeing everything being okay when everybody can feel that it's not.
Right.
And people know what's going on. Everyday people are everyday people are struggling for sure. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Hey, Street Smart, nice to see you. I'm so glad you're here. Guys, thank you so much for joining the live today. If you don't know who we are, I'm Chelsea. I'm the Bullish Babe. This is Cosmic Crypto. This is his new account right here. If you could please follow him. Follow me.
And by the way, even though this is my new account, this may just be my old account soon because already getting targeted again by the same guy. Same guy. Now he's just messaged, he responded on the video I just did of what he sent me. Like he even responded
That's
to
what I
that
said.
video.
That's what I said he was doing to me. Now he can't get you in the DMs because if you block everyone that follows you that doesn't have like a certain number of followers, now he can't get you in the DMs. So now he's like, I'm just going to respond to your stories. Hey, Sleeps. And
This is so bad. What he did, you know, I from his comment and whatever, I said, hey, you know what? This is not right. I'm gonna say, hey, look, this. I'm gonna. What is it? When you report. I reported his comment, that whole thing that he sent me, talk about how he's going to take away my account, da 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 da. I reported it to TikTok. Report, right? Harassment, right? Yeah. They came back not even 20 minutes later. We seen this does not violate our terms of service.
No,
like what?
It's not. It's not a real.
You can extort me, and that's legal.
Yes, and it's not a real person at the end of the day. Yeah, guys, I'm Chelsea again. Cosmic, please. He is at risk now of losing this account, so please go follow him from live.
I've deleted most of the crypto Chad videos at this point because some of those are really raunchy, easily targeted. They already got one video's down.
Yeah. Well,
the one between me and you, that dance.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that one now is like. Might be possible nudity or something. I'm like, or something, right? I'm like, are you kidding me?
I mean, at this point, maybe we should make videos that are just targeted because, like, that's the thing is, it's like Sleeps just said in the comments. Hey, Francesca, he just said that's the AI doing it. There's no one actually sitting behind a desk looking and like reviewing these videos, right? So, like, at the end of the day, it's like. Someone just asked, hey, thanks, Francesca. Someone just asked in the comments how XRP is doing on the Toronto Stock Exchange. Have you taken a look at it? Thanks, Francesca.
No, I've not even looked at it today.
No. Well, this morning in the Wolf.
It's freaking Canada, okay? It's Canada.
Yeah. I mean, it's Canada. But
it's Canada.
But listen, at the end of the day, like any of, I think I was on Nil's live this morning and for a little bit. And he was saying, you know, the ETFs really don't move like price action. They don't move price action immediately. And I think sometimes
no, you won't even feel the effects of this for probably years.
I was just going to say.
Yeah. If anything, it was just the pump off of the hype of it, right? The sell the news type event. I think
most people don't know how ETFs work. And so ETFs, like what it's insinuating is that it's going to get this whole pool of people who's untapped into an asset, right? And that's not really how it goes. The people still have to get the untapped pool interested in getting in first. So that's the hard part. The hard part is not, hey, run up. Thank you so much. Nice to see you. Hey, Alan, Francesca, thank you guys all for being here. If you could just tap the screen, love the gifts. Thank you so much. If you could tap the screen and share it out, we'd love to get more people in here. Again, this is Cosmic over here. I'm Bullish Babe. If you don't know who we are, please follow us from the live so that you don't get a copycat because we have copycats and extortionists out here on TikTok.
So if this account gets banned next, right? I'll have to create a new one. It's going to be some form of hey crypto, bro. Okay.
There we go.
There you go, right? And we're still going to do these lives every day. So if you're on an account and they're not doing any lives, that's not us.
Yeah. And we do a live every day at 3:30, guys. So if you see an account, except for the weekends, you see an account that does not ever do lives, that's not us. That's a really good way to actually decipher it, right?
Yeah. And plus, I'll always use the AI guy, like the avatar in my profile pic. You know, the one that moves.
You use the avatar, so it has to move and wink at you.
You got it.
And there has to be that weird song that's behind there when you click on it.
I think that was just the story. I think that was a one-time deal. You hit it. You seen the story.
I don't know.
Because when you changed it, like you published your story.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I think so.
Yeah, I don't think so. There was like a weird song back there, and I thought it was you singing over it.
I don't like when you say my stuff is weird, okay?
It's a little weird. I don't know. It's weird to have a song where like a girl is singing and all of a sudden
uses it
this guy comes in and
Weird,
that's
but it's really weird.
kind of weird. I'm just gonna say, but no, So the ETF news is bullish long term, but it's
Yeah.
not anything that's going to move the market right now.
No.
I will say I was
If that
looking at the
happens in
charts.
America, then that would definitely be exciting.
Exactly. I mean, and even that, the price action wouldn't move right away. Like that's the thing is, I think people just.
I think it would actually move a lot faster.
Do you? Hey,
Well, hell yeah! You know, if we got like some big places having it, like BlackRock maybe.
true. I see
Like,
that. Thanks, Marco.
I mean, all I can think about is this: is right
Why?
now there's like people that have invested in the Bitcoin ETF. Maybe they have exposure to the Ethereum, but that's all they can get,
Yes.
right? How boring would that be, right? And I actually got a lot of DMs saying, "Hey, I wish we had more choices to pick from."
Yes. I agree with that. Crypto Sleeps wanted to know where the guy was trying to extort us. He was contacting us through DMs first. Then he tries to contact you on Telegram, and then he is now putting it in your like a comment to your story or one of your videos. Now he puts it in the comment section.
Yeah.
That's not, you know. Yeah, no, I think
So he's just straight going through and using, TikTok profiles. So
Yeah.
he's created some, but his Telegram is always the same.
Yes, it's always the same. Oz, hey Oz, guys, if you don't follow Oz, there's a couple of really good creators in here, and I'll name them as they go down. I know I've missed a few already, but Oz does a really great show at night. I try to get in there whenever I can. That's like my kid time. I know Cosmic does go in a lot, and I'm going to be on that show on July 18th.
That's my
so
birthday. It's my birthday. I should be on the show on my birthday.
I don't know. Was there a party I was supposed to be attending?
But anyway, let me tell you my Oz story. So there I was, right? I had got a message from him. He said, "Dude, I'm so sorry about your account. Would love to have you on your show to everybody." I was like, "Man, that's awesome. Yes, thank you, bro. Thank you." So I hopped over in his live, and he was talking about how excited he was that I responded back to him and everything. And it was like,
nice.
Man, that's so cool. I'm just so excited that you invited me. I mean, I was more excited than you.
Crypto Never Sleeps said could be a woman, which is what your theory is. Interesting. Yeah, no, Oz is a great guy. I love how he like breaks down the news in his show. He's like really structured. I love it. So I'm excited to go on there. Good guy. So if you don't follow him, please do. Oh, I just saw Brooke in here. Hey, Brooke. Yeah, it could be a woman for sure. Yeah, no, I agree with you about the ETF. So if we did get the XRP ETFs and from somebody big, I think that would move everything.
Because I think that would move in tandem, because when one gets approved, then you'll start seeing, boom, this one get approved, this one gets approved, right? And things start really like getting exciting.
Yeah. Well, also like it was funny because I was looking at the charts this morning in the Wolfpack, and it was funny because a lot of things looked bearish to me. Thanks, John. Hey, a lot of things looked bearish to me, but XRP looks like it's forming a double bottom, and it still does right now. And it looked like a cup and handle at first, but now it's come down. It's very close to the edge, and actually, someone in our group was taking a short. And the short was actually a good short, like something that actually could happen, but it was a little bit of a gamble. But it does now look like it's forming a double bottom. So it would be what that tells me is that the charts sometimes reflect the news and what's going to happen. And so not financial advice, but from what it's looking like on the charts, it looks like XRP may have a little bit of a bump when everything else isn't.
And that's kind of what I was thinking too, because
thanks, guys.
As we're waiting for the C leg in Bitcoin, right, to go through, like, what would the price of, let's just say, XRP go down to in an event like that, in that fear event, right? Well, it could wick down really low, maybe a little buffer before the drawdown puts it back to around maybe this pricing again before we go to whatever that fear event. I know you guys are so sick of me just talking about whatever this fear event.
I know you. Hey, Manny. Hey, hundreds. Yeah, I mean, we are sick of it. to be honest.
I'm sick of talking about it.
I'm
I'm ready to move
so
on
sick of
from
it.
it too.
Yeah. I wish we would just get bullish so that you would, like, that's my biggest reason for getting bullish in this market is so that you stop talking about the fear event. So
I just want to get past it because I just know what happens when we get past it. But unfortunately, I don't think it is happening now. You know, I think a lot of people did think it might have happened with this meeting. I know it was a thought of mine too. But we'll see. We'll see what comes. But we could always have. It would make sense to have a movement up and maybe some of the altcoins before that sea leg finishes it off with Bitcoin.
So you think that the altcoins are gonna have a bump up now? You think?
It's a very good possibility, right? I mean, you're seeing it in XRP. I mean, if not, when that C range does happen, a lot of these coins are going to go down pretty low, at least wick down, you know, without the buffer. But if they start buffering some, like you see some breakouts, because typically, you know, after XRP breaks out, you know, a lot of the other market kind of breaks out after it too, right?
Thanks, Block.
But maybe that's that little buffer before the real fear event happens, and
thanks, Blockchain.
Gets them back to here. You know, this price range again.
Yeah, I could, like, what's interesting is I said this before too, that there are some things right now that are close enough to the 200 that if they jump over the 200, that would signal to me that those assets are going to have a run, right? If they jump over the 200 and then jump over the top trend line, a lot of these are in a larger either falling wedge or a falling channel at this point. And if they hop over that 200, then that's when I would get a little bit more bullish on alts. But right now it's still sitting under there. And if we keep on dropping down, then I would say that we still have a little bit of time. But I could see your scenario too. Thanks, Manny.
Regardless, I don't know. It's hard. It's too hard to tell at this point.
Whoa, Takai. This is one I've never seen before.
Never seen that.
That one's awesome. Thank you so much, Takai. I love how
Takai again. Dang,
yes,
bro.
Takai, man, he is killer. Love that so much. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for all the gifts. Everything means so much to us. So we just appreciate you guys being here.
Yeah, it's your time.
Yeah, thanks, Fanny. Oz says he thinks it's going to drop some more. So I was in that camp too, that I thought that it was going to drop some more. And actually, I think my target this morning on Bitcoin was not financial advice, 101,488, and then 100, right? And I think we're going back to test. There's a big falling wedge on the daily that Bitcoin has been in for a really long time. And we've broken out of it. We did a run up and now we're making our way back down. And I think we're going to retest that. And the retest is like at 96 to 98.
Pretty close to what I'm looking for. Pretty close.
And to be honest, I think what may happen, what I can see happening and what I said this morning is that I can actually see it going down to the falling wedge. A lot of traders thinking, or a lot of people looking at that falling wedge and saying, we're going to bounce here. And then it not bouncing and it breaking back into the pattern, hitting the bottom of the pattern and then bouncing back up. And that's where you're going to get that like total capitulation, right? With
95K.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
I think that it's going to break that pattern just a little bit and maybe head down to the bottom. And that's where people are going to panic.
The biggest question is where's alts going to be in this? Because obviously in an event like that, the alts are going to go, right? I mean, the alts are going to fall with Bitcoin, right? Whatever macro event narrative that is, that I'm pretty sure it's going to be a fear narrative, right?
Yeah. I would think. I mean, that's the only thing that could bring us down there, which is interesting when you're looking at the charts and you're seeing what's happening. That's why like charts reflect the news sometimes, right? So it's almost like you can predict that something not great is going to happen, you know? And not financial advice, guys, we may be completely wrong. We're humans. So it could go the other way, you know? But yeah, I think
it could definitely go the other way, but this is how it typically goes.
Yeah.
I mean, you could bet on, you know, oh, maybe this time will be different, you know, or you could bet on typically this is what Bitcoin does before its next leg up.
Yeah. It could
smash the market, make everybody think it's over, it's done. You know, all sentiment has been destroyed, and then bam, run up.
And
It's been doing it for the last couple of years.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Wolf on blockchain. Yeah, Maddie's still banned.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's still banned. Cosmic's first account is still banned. Mine isn't banned yet, but I feel like I should maybe start working on something. Thanks, Web3.
If you want to help, you can head over to my profile and you can click on the link, which leads to the legal TikTok form where you could, say, hey, these guys are getting targeted by a scammer, and maybe if we drive them crazy enough, they may provide some type of protection or something.
I don't know. Like, I feel I'm definitely modding in Nils right now, Web3 says, but I had to see Cosmic's face real quick. I just wanted to make sure it was you. And I didn't have a fake Cosmic on here, like a cartoon character.
What's happening, crypto bro?
I know, right?
Web3 in the house. I said, you know what? He's did a page on Bullish Babe. He's done a page on Nil. There's no pages in the Web3 glossary for Cosmic Crypto.
I think maybe because he thinks you're fake. There's no other explanation for this. So I'm just saying, I think we can petition for it.
We can petition for it.
And he lives very close to me, so I can go put a sign on his yard.
Go put a sign on his yard. Put me in the damn book. I want to have legacy.
Yeah, I want legacy. I want legacy. I can be bought, Cosmic, he says. Less of an extortionist than the other guy, I promise. Perfect.
No, awesome creator, always great with great information, by the way. Flip is here.
Yeah, Web3, there's been a bunch of people in our little group that have been kind of MIA because they're working on projects. Web3 is one of them. Web3 glossary, and then J Heat and DeFi Mike have been working really hard on their project. And Tech CEO is in here. He has
by the way, Tech CEO messaged me, and this is why we're on our live. So if you see me kind of acting weird a little bit ago, I was kind of reading his messages. His account got banned, or one of his accounts got banned.
It's just
so
it's unbelievable. I said this morning, guys, and I'll say this in the live. I am not switching over to like a dancing a dancing non-crypto account. What I'm trying to do is mix it up. So if you guys see that and it's annoying, I'm sorry. It's always going to be crypto themed, but I'm trying to do.
You love to do shit like that, crypto bro.
I don't.
It's okay. You do. You had fun hopping on the desk, going out there, and because I do it and I have fun, and this is why I like to do this.
I don't mind it now. Now you're a dancing TikToker strip fan. We look back and think this cycle was.
They're putting us in a genre. Maybe we want to be, some dancing fools and
I don't mind. I don't mind dancing. I just want people to know that, like, I'm not leaving crypto for trending cycles. I'm trying to use it so that, number one, so that we can get more normies into the market, because I think that's the only way. They're not going to come in through my like breakdown of crypto things. So we have to get them in some way, especially women on TikTok. And then the other thing is, I'm trying to mess with.
So we're sending you in. We're going to send you into the fashion industry, and you're going to capture our extra liquidity. Let's do this.
Let's do this. But like, we do have to find different ways to get new people in, and sometimes crypto, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram becomes like this echo chamber of us talking to ourselves. And if we're not grabbing new people and getting them somewhat curious in crypto, then what are we really doing here? We're just talking. We're just talking crypto.
That's why I try to be different. I don't want to be just a talking head. Hey crypto, going into this channel here and
yeah.
I just wanted to maybe make you smile some days, make you realize some days, learn some stuff.
There we go. Just even like one thing from your video. Again, I was in the crypto chick is in the audience, and I was in her live today again. And she, guys, if you don't follow her, please follow her from here. I believe that's her. I'm hoping that's her real account. It is. Yeah, I think so. But again, I was in there today and I was like, she has got such a good way. Thank you so much. She has got such a good way of talking to new people in crypto. And I am just so impressed by her every single time I go into a live. So if you guys, especially if you are new and you're just learning, she breaks everything down, will answer every question, and is really like real classy, talks to everyone in there, make sure to like kind of read every comment. She's just really amazing.
Sometimes I go in there, well, I used to with my crypto chat account, kind of troll her a little bit.
And she's funny too. She has great music in the background. Right?
She always catch me though. She always figured it was me. Thank you.
She'd be like Cosmic. But I like to go in other people's. I'm trying to go in more other people's lives to see like how are they dealing with questions. And I think she is definitely one of the best.
Yeah.
So Nani is another one. Nani Crypto. Thank you so much. But Crypto Chick, thanks for coming in.
Especially the real patient ones. That's my biggest problem. Sometimes I don't have patience with people, to get them to the level, that I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Why are you thinking your way? You're still thinking it's November, December?
I am thinking it is
top of the run, but it's just me.
I don't know why I have to keep
having patience.
Myself.
I think eventually things will.
I don't think so. I think
we'll line up in the stars.
Guys, we're talking about where we think the top of the market is. He obviously thinks it's, what did you say? September, which is like 3 months away.
Yeah, I think September, October, something like that. I think that could be.
This fear event is going to have to happen real quick. Guys, let us know in the comments when you think the top of the market is going to come in the cycle, and what you think when you think the top of the market is going to come in, and what you think Bitcoin is going to be at the top of the market. Let's see what people think. I think December. Thank you, Nico. Nice
and obviously, guys, no one knows for sure. I've been humbled by time so many times.
No one knows for sure.
So many times I've been humbled by time.
November, Hundreds Club. Late November is what I'm waiting on for ISO Tokyo. November.
Starting to notice a pattern here, crypto.
Starting to notice a pattern. Interesting. November. But you know what? When everyone thinks it, that may be a problem, right? 2045.
Crowd psychology.
Millie, Texas. Yeah, crowd psychology. 22nd of November. Exactly. And this is why, guys, this is why you have to do your own research and kind of look at what you think versus what we think or any other creator on here thinks, because at the end of the day, our guess is as good as yours. It may be a little educated, we think, but at the end of the day, like, this market can take a turn. So.
Oh yeah, it can all burn down and go to zero.
Exactly. Right? It can all burn down and go to zero, which let's hope. I mean, why would you say that?
Well, I meant the odds are very slim. But at least we put that warning up there, right?
Buy the rumor, sell the news. Hey, Deuce, Carol Ann, nice to see you.
You don't ever add that when you're talking to friends and family. You're giving them some type of NFA, and you're like, and this, or maybe not, just in case this wrecks your life.
And so that's what's funny. Hey, resilience. That's what's funny is in the last 4 years, there's obviously been, after the last bull run, there's obviously been a couple of people who have come up and said, like family members who have been like, I want to get in. And then, when it was funny and apparent was in December, was it, when we had the big run? It was like, that's when the family members were calling, right? And I've been in crypto for a really long time now, for not as long as you, but like 5.5 years is like a long time for me to stay in.
Right.
Because I have major ADHD. So
you're in a 16-year marriage.
I am, right? Yeah. Well, yeah. I hyper focus on things. I hyper focus on things, but I think as far as like that goes, it was funny because it was like when Bitcoin was at its highest at that point, that's when people were coming in. And it's the same thing with the market. You'll see the same thing happen. Toxic marriage. No, it's not. He's probably in the audience right now. It's his birthday today. So happy birthday.
Oh, we got to sing Eric happy birthday.
You want to sing it to him?
Let's do it.
Can you rap it to him?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Jay-Hee.
Happy birthday, dear Eric. Who's Bullish's husband?
Yes.
Happy birthday to you.
There we go. We lost a couple of audience members there, but that's
It's
okay. Thank you,
but some were singing, right? Come and go. You missed the good stuff.
There we go. Jay Heat, he said, "Happy birthday, you beautiful man." Happy birthday. What other news do we have today? We were talking about some other news. So we have the XRP ETF, the FOMC meeting, which really, I was watching it in the background just like the last 15 minutes or so. He really does a really good job of just staying like even keeled. No expression.
He's a pro. I mean,
he is. And you know what? What do you think of him in general?
I don't know. Sometimes I feel like the world is a stage, right? Mm-hmm. But I think that he's real, like, clear, and he really focuses on the data, and those are the things I like. Now, I don't know what decisions get influenced in the group, because obviously it's not just his decisions on what things happen, right? They vote as a committee, right? But and I apologize, I had just got a warning saying there could be a tornado that hits me any minute.
Are you serious?
I got that message too, buddy.
What's that?
We may have to go into the bathroom and into the tub.
What's that?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Is that like a serious thing? Like that just happened?
Yeah. No. We're in a danger area. I guess a storm is coming through, a big storm.
No way. Do you want to go? You can go.
Well, no, I'm okay now.
Okay, well, unless it hits, like, unless we see you twirl up in a tornado.
That's right. So if all of a sudden things start getting crazy, we may get a lot of viewers.
And like, yeah. And like Toto flying through the air. And I'm like, oh, you definitely have to get down in that basement.
I totally lost thought after that too, because like, the messages are so scary when they come through your phone like that. It was like, the phone vibrated like in a brand new way. Melissa said this would definitely go viral. Yes, it would. If you end up in a tornado on this live, it would definitely go viral. That'd be my luck, right? And then I get banned too. Finally, he get this account too.
Well, no, you know what? It would be like what it would be like is like when an artist gets popular after they die.
You can live through me through all my spam accounts that have stolen all my videos. Just search Cosmic Crypto.
Yeah, I mean, we'll remember you. They'll be
forever young.
I'll post.
I wanna be forever young.
Only I'll be playing the Jay-Z version, so you'll be good. We're not going to play the regular version. We're going to play the Jay-Z version. The Jay-Z version. Yeah, the Jay-Z version is great. You would be a legend, says. Yeah, you would. Hey, EQ Trades. I love that guy. Do you watch his videos?
That guy's strange. He's strange.
What do you mean? He's in here. You can't talk about him like that.
I mean, no, he's a great guy. I love that guy. I love him. It got weird when he starts putting out the animated videos of himself.
Oh, right? I like those. Web3 Francesca, thank you. That's one of my favorite ones right there. It
was creepy. The animated guy was talking to me. I just missed seeing his face. And
I love those. Web3 Glossary said she will dance to your loss. Dude, I'll make up my own trending dance for if that happens. Like if you go up in a tornado.
I'm not participating because I just got reported for nudity. And the one I just duetted with you. Okay. I'm on such a thin line, Crypto Bros.
Did they notice that you had Crocs on?
I even had my Crocs on. I'm getting hosed. I'm getting so screwed.
What were they thinking? This guy has like X-ray glasses on. He's like, all I can see is the Crocs. The rest of him, he's not clothed.
I don't think they understand, chat, what I do for you guys. To make you these funny freaking videos, some of the serious ones.
Oh man,
I have to deal with all this other stuff. And I don't even get paid by TikTok to do it. And the scammer wants to scam me out of money that I'm not even making.
You're basically paying TikTok to ban you.
I have no idea how to monetize, all right? I tried doing the ball video.
I feel like
That
that's where
had
I feel like
20
that's where like we have a partnership. I feel like that's where I can help. Like I'm good at monetizing stuff. I feel like that's where I might be able to help you. You can help me with the tech stuff, and I can help you with the monetization, so that you're not actually losing money being on TikTok.
My only superpowers is I'm funny and I'm right like 87% of the time.
Yeah, Oz says he can teach you how to be more profitable too. But let's get back to EQ trades. You don't like those animated videos because I like those. Caveman, nice to see you. I'm so glad you're here. Yeah, I like the animated videos. I think they're cool.
I'm not saying they're bad. I'm just saying maybe I have a phobia, okay?
You have a phobia?
Maybe I'm the problem. Hello, it's me. I have
Yes,
the
it is.
problem. I
Yes,
have
it
a
is.
phobia of animated EQ trade guys. I don't know.
No, EQ. So I love EQ trades. Like
Yeah, me and him's been on point though. On the real though, like through the last liquidation, it was like a few of us when everybody was saying it's over, it's done. Like EQ was on that same wavelength that I was on. So he understands.
Hey, Caveman. Thanks for the follow. Yeah, I think he seems pretty accurate to me. You know, like I get confused by some traders because I don't like to take on a lot of what other people do at this point, because I feel like I have a system, and my system is very simple and doesn't have a lot of frill to it, but their systems do. And so sometimes I can't really grasp what they're saying, but with him, I like that he's pretty like simple and
yeah. I'm just sitting here thinking that all these people I see in the chat, like I know their names and their content and stuff. I'm like, all these people in here, I would love to just go get drunk with or something fun, right?
Dude, yeah, we did it in Vegas. It was super fun.
Yeah,
super fun, and you could have come.
I just don't like Vegas.
I had an extra pass to Vegas.
I wish we can do it in Ohio or something, somewhere safer.
You sound like my husband. He's like, I don't want to have to go through the
Okay, I do have a weird thing with crowds.
Yeah.
I was in the military for like 8 years. Like they taught me to stay out of crowds.
Yeah, he has a weird thing with. Well, I shouldn't. Maybe he's here, and I don't want to talk about him. But he likes to sit facing like the exit.
Me too. Yeah, I'm saying like I got to know my exits and everything. But I went to the Air Force like 2 weeks out of high school.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty crazy. That you were young.
Yeah, I was really young.
Yeah.
Really young. Security forces. I was a cop in the military. I was an MP, baby, and they sent me my first base to Missile Dam Security in North Dakota.
No, that sounds fun.
You betcha.
Right? I mean,
why not? Why not? Reason's the reason. So
really?
I had to go guard the nuclear weapons.
I know. That's a lot. Yeah, that's a lot. Like you were young. I was engaged to a guy in the Army, actually, before I.
But my last 4 years, I actually got to do police work at California.
Did you?
Yeah, way better. So they kind of made up for it.
That's better, right? Just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. I was deployed. I wasn't really at California. I was mostly deployed. Iraq, Afghanistan, Kuwait.
That's where he was too. I was, I think I told you that I was in a long distance relationship where we like wrote like letters and emails back and forth for like a year and a half. And he like came back twice during that. And that was it. And he was in Afghanistan, like living in a cave for a long time. So doesn't sound fun, you know? Oz said, thank you for your service.
Thanks, Crypto Bros.
Shy, nice to see you. Web3 said, I don't do Middle America, and he refuses to let Caveman dox him. Middle America's out of the question. Purple Bitcoin Official, I've heard of you guys. And Francesca, I wish you would have stayed too. It would have been super
Army
fun.
men most of the time make great husbands.
Millionaire. Thanks for coming in. He's one of Crypto Chick's mods, and he is great and so nice. And he was in her chat this morning.
Really?
Yeah. So I like that. Thank you for coming in. Anything you guys are looking at today? I know like a lot of people are still talking about ZBEC. Is that up today? Let's see.
Oh my God. I thought I went 24 hours without hearing about it.
No, you didn't. You didn't. I'm sorry. I brought it up. Gotcha.
Got me.
Let's see. Let's see what the market's doing right now. So ZBAC.
If that thing tumbles and crashes and falls, I'm going to be interested in it.
So I will tell you that from what I'm seeing right now, let's see. Anyone in the crowd have ZBAC or ZBAC or ZBCN? Since I can't say it right. Come down to Florida. We are all normal down here, says Bob. You guys can't talk about crypto after 20 minutes of no crypto. I know we try to make the bridge back, and sometimes it doesn't make it. Like
What happened? What did you do wrong?
So Web3 said you can't talk about crypto after 20. We try to make the bridge back, but it doesn't always land like we want, right? Like that bridge back into crypto.
There's a lot of brain power getting used right now, okay?
There's a lot of brain power. Actually, Zebek looks a little bullish to me right now.
Does it? Oh.
Yeah.
You want to show us on the charts what you're seeing?
Yeah, I mean, I can show you what I'm looking at.
You didn't get no whiteboard marker?
Yeah, no, I did. I did. So,
But this one we can look on the screen.
But this one, is it better there?
Oh, I see that.
Here. Yeah, so this is ZBCN, and this is on the 1 hour. Can you see the whole pattern or no? I can't see what you're seeing.
I can see the whole pattern.
Okay. So this is right, falling wedge. We're in here. We broke out here. This looks like it's retesting to me right here. And I have no ZBCN at all. I don't feel like I've done enough research on it. I know a lot of people like it, but this is just what I'm seeing in the charts. So it looks like this is on the 1 hour. It looks like we broke out here where it looks like we're retesting here. And this actually, sorry, I know it's hard to see this, guys. This right here looks like a little flag or a falling wedge. It's going to break up and break over the SMA, which is right here. And if it does that, this tells me that this is a retest of the pattern and that we are headed up here. And this also looks like shoulder, head, shoulder. I could break up and then we'll break up here. So for me, DBCN looks bullish right now. Nice. And that's breaking out of a bigger pattern on the daily.
So you've seen that with that. You've seen that with XRP. How about HBAR?
I can take a look at HBAR. Let's take a look at HBAR. Zebek is strong. Show it. What do you think about Solana? Take a look at Solana. I think Solana is going to do well. Don't you? Did you sell all your Solana?
Yeah, I sold all my Solana.
Yeah, I sold all my. And why did you sell? Why did you sell? Well,
I bought a shitload of XRP.
That's not a bad thing, right? Sorry, guys. I have to there we go. If I want to look at HBAR.
Ooh, the community sentiment is super bullish.
I don't want to show HBAR because I haven't drawn a bigger pattern on it.
Oh, that's so fun.
But I'll do that for next time. I
see if we're seeing similar things.
Yeah.
Like we might see.
There's definitely a falling wedge that I can see on the 1 hour, just out of, right? It looks like, and actually it looks very similar to XRP. So this is what I'm seeing on XRP. Oh. Yeah, which makes me feel bullish about the alts, right?
Maybe the alts get a little pumperooey before.
Oh, I could just flip my camera around, can I?
Yeah.
Can I do that?
My power flickered. Let's see what's going on.
I think I can.
Oh wow! Let's see these trees swaying.
Nope, I can't flip. I don't know. So, can you see it now?
Yeah. Can you? I was showing you my trees are swaying.
Oh,
it's see sideways. Holy crap!
Oh, I mean, do you think you should go somewhere?
Well, I'll go if it's if I get the warning.
All right. Yeah, I wish I could just flip my camera. That would be a whole.
Or maybe this might be my last testament.
Oh, I can look it. I can flip it. Perfect. Okay. So this is what I'm seeing on XRP, guys. Not financial advice. I'm not an expert trader. I do this as a hobby. I teach a little bit to beginners, but just fundamentals. This is what I saw, I don't know, yesterday.
Here when the lights flicker.
This looks like a cup and handle to me. This is on the 1 hour. But then I started to notice that it is a cup and handle, but that normally When it starts to do this down here, where it's very close to this bottom, when it starts to kind of hang around down here, this makes me think that this is going to create a double bottom here. And again, not financial advice, right? The Stokes are high. So we could go down a little bit lower. But I do think that this may be forming a double bottom. And if it does, and it comes up here to the trend line and doesn't bearishly retest here, which it could come up here, we could have a little bit of a run, and then it could double top here and we could come back down. But if it breaks through the trend line here, anywhere along this line, the target would be, I think it's 251. So that's what I'm seeing on XRP, guys. It looks bullish to me, but again, like we could form a double bottom here and everyone could think that we're coming up and we're going to explode through here. And also this line right here.
And then that's when that final C comes in for Bitcoin, right?
Yeah. So like, I think the storyline could be this. It could be forming a double bottom here, but it may come up and not be able to get over this trend line right here and then explode. Or this line right here is a top support of a falling wedge that we've been in on the daily. So this is a pattern that's on a higher time frame. And so if it gets above here and retests this the cup and handle or the double bottom trend line, then I would expect it to try to get over here. And if it doesn't, that's where we could come back down to. So that's my thoughts. Whoa.
Ooh, check that out.
Thank you. Who is that? Was that Francesca? Thank you so much.
That was a really cool one.
So that's what I think is going to happen. And I can show you the pattern on the daily so that you know what I'm talking about, right? Like this is the larger pattern on the daily. Sorry, it's falling channel. And this is that top trend line that if we break up here, break over the 200, we could get up here. And then I would want a retest before I thought that was headed up anywhere. So yeah, so that's where we are. Are you going into your like tornado shelter or something?
I went into the garage to see.
That was a nervous giggle. That was a nervous giggle.
Let's see.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. That's pretty crazy. Right?
Yeah, it's coming.
Thanks,
It's
Jill.
coming down now.
Thanks, guys. Did I miss any comments while I was doing that? Sorry, I couldn't see.
Take profits.
Yeah, take profits, guys. Like, that's the thing. I miss selling Solana on the week. Whoa.
Whoa.
Francesca, that's gorgeous. I love that.
Crazy.
That's crazy. Awesome. I love that. Yeah, take profits, guys. That's the thing is like,
Oh, thanks, buddy.
even if you don't want to take a lot of profit, if we pop up right now, like in the next week or so before going down, oh, hey, Joe, thanks so much. If we pop up and we have a run in the next week or two before going down, that would probably be a good time to take profit. And this is not financial advice, but it does look like, hey, Trey.
What up, Trey?
What up, Trey? But it does look like we're headed down, a long term to me. And
Yeah,
so
I agree. And I think that will finish that C leg, and then sentiment will just be smashed.
what?
You'll
What'd you say?
see sentiment like just being smashed. People, oh, it's over, it's done.
Yeah.
It's the it's over. Crypto bros will be commenting all over.
You're going to see that it's over crypto bros. And then you're going to see like this, like, I remember that like last time when we were dipping down, there were a couple of times that we dipped down before we went like sky high and everyone was like, it's over. And then you could feel like a depression in the market. Like it was, oh, his web might've gone out. His internet, I wonder. Can you guys still see and hear me? Is there a negative relationship between crypto? Can you guys still see me and hear me? Yes. Okay. Thanks, Melissa. Is there a negative, I know, RIP Cosmic. Hopefully he's okay. Maybe he'll come back. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. We're just going to look at, oh yeah, he's off. Let me enter some questions though in the crowd. Let's see. There's one up here. Is there a negative relationship between crypto and oil? I am not the one to ask. To be honest, that would be Cosmic. Cosmic watches stocks and commodities. I do not. So I don't even want to. Oh, wait. I think he might be back. Let's see. Let's see if he's back. Yeah, he's back. Did
Card is out. Yes.
Are you okay? Is anything falling on your house? Are there any dogs flying around you? That's what we want to know. Someone just asked if
I got a poor connection.
Yeah, you got a poor connection. Can you hear him? Can you hear me?
I don't.
No.
Let me see.
You're taking, not the.
Oh,
Ah, there
got my
he is.
son's other phone. He's got his. I don't think that's gonna be. Can you hear me? Can you see me?
Yeah. Can you hear me? Can you see me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can use my,
Yeah.
my old phone.
So we can end in a little bit too today, but it's the alien. It's the aliens took him. Art said. Jared, thank you so much. Guys, I'm just gonna do a reset really quick. I'm Kelsey. I'm the Bullish Babe. This is Cosmic. He is in a power outage right now and maybe going to get taken up in a tornado soon. So we're just hoping and praying that they're okay. But this is Cosmic. This is a new account. Please.
I gotta
thanks,
hide
Vanessa.
the ledger. I gotta hide the ledger.
Please follow him live right now.
Oh, there we
Other
go.
account is and follow me from the live. If you don't follow me, please follow us both from the live. Otherwise, you'll get a copycat. We like to just hang out and talk crypto. We have a few laughs too. This is the Cosmically Bullish Show, right? And we're also part of the Wolf
I thought
Pack,
I was
which is
the
in our TikTok group. What'd you say? I don't think
I
you
said I
can
thought we
hear
were
us.
gonna do Bullishly Cosmic.
No,
Can you
I
hear
don't
me?
like that. I like, yeah, I can hear you. I like Cosmically Bullish. I feel like that's better. Like it's better how you first said it. So,
It rolls off the tongue better, right?
yeah, big time. Like bullishly cosmic. No, nope. That doesn't work for me. Did you? There was a question in here. Does crypto have a negative relationship with oil? I could not answer that, but I bet you can.
No, but it's still all part of one trade, you know. And it's so funny that this war thing happened, right? Like, go pull up oil's chart and go look at where it's been, and that's held that support for a long time. And for it to break it would have been bad, and then magically, all of a sudden,
Isn't
it went up.
interesting how that works out, right? Interesting how that works out. It's like if you don't think that the power. Hey, Country guys, if you don't follow Country, he's in here. Francesca is a great creator. Oz is in here. If you don't think that the powers that be
I
are
got
in
no
the back,
power.
he's got no power. He's on a wall.
I got
He's on
zero
a live
power.
with no power. I know. Dorothy's Crypto. That could be your new name for an account when you get banned again. It could be, Takai. It could be.
I gotta find
you know
different
what?
ways, you know.
I know. Thank you for helping us think of different names because, to be honest, I think we might need like a few because this guy is just going to keep on banning us. We're going to have to keep on creating accounts. So I've only been banned once, and it was very briefly. So for like 5 hours or something, and that was it. But they've been banned. Hey, Sarah.
I like how
nice
she
to see
rubs
you.
it in.
Well,
I've only
you
been
also
banned one for like a couple of hours.
you also have
I've been
30
banned for weeks.
Yeah, right. Thanks, Sarah. Verbose, nice to see you. Yeah, I've only been banned. Yeah, that's because you have 30,000 followers. I'm like small potatoes to him. And he didn't. Thank you, Sarah. He didn't care about me. He was like, you, Cosmic and Maddie are the ones I really want.
Well, why
Like,
is
I
he
was just-
targeting my account now? That's what's weird, right? Why would he target this account when this one only has like 1,600? Somebody
agree.
has to be paying.
100%. And here's the other thing is that why would he target your second account if you didn't pay him the first time? It doesn't make any sense to me, right? Like if you paid him the first time, then I could be like, okay, he's going to go after your second account, but you didn't pay him the first time. So why is he going after your second account?
That makes me look like I have a unibrow.
I mean, it makes you look scary. Remember that camp out that you were talking about, that
Right?
crypto camp out? Yeah, the crypto camp out. It's obvious you two are betting. No, we're not. No, not. But I don't know what just happened. Did he have to go outside to check something? Oh my God. What is happening? Thank you,
I
Sarah.
am Groot.
Nice to see you. All right, so here's the thing.
Now the scammer won't know it's me. So my next account, I'm gonna look just like this. Only you guys are gonna know.
This is so weird. I can't tell you. Like it scares me. That scares me. So
What?
that
Groot?
yeah, Groot scares. This whole look that you got going on here with the Groot mask and the glasses.
Groot is like the less
Yeah.
scariest Marvel character. And you're.
I'm
Did you
just-
not
I'm-
watch any movies with Groot?
I know who Groot is, and no, I'm not like a big. That's Marvel, right?
That's Marvel? I'm done. I can't work with her.
It came out of my mouth so fast, and I just wanted to like grab it and pull it back in. You know, I don't know.
Back in there. Look, we lost like 10 people because you said that.
So what is it? What, we didn't lose 10 people. What is it then? I've seen
What is
Groot
what?
before. Like I know.
What are you talking
I know
about?
there's like it has like a weird voice or something, right?
Yeah, he's like a plant. Like a tree.
No, I see that he's a tree. I see the tree. I see that.
In a weird way.
But like, I don't know. Now I'm gonna have to watch a movie. Now you're gonna force me to watch an entire movie. You know.
No, I'm
So.
right now. We're talking.
Sacrificing my life. Okay, if you sacrifice that,
Wisdom die talking.
yeah, it's more. I said it's
I already
more than
had to
one
hang out
movie.
with 40 people today.
What you had to hang out with normie people.
Did you hear me? I already
I know.
had to hang out with more people. Right?
I know. Yeah, you don't have to do that every day. Like you don't have to hang out with normies every day. No.
No, because I never leave.
You what?
Never
Because you
leave.
work alone. Thanks, Sarah. Hey, Crypto Brosa. Nice to see you.
Lone wolf.
All right. So overall, what are we thinking here? So we said XRP kind of looks bullish right now. So does Zebek, actually. So if you guys own Zebek, like I don't, and it's not financial advice, but it definitely looks like it's maybe retesting like a bigger pattern, and that may have like another run. XRP looks pretty bullish to me right now. BTC, we'll see what happens. I'm happy. I think we'll see. Don't you think we'll get some kind of move tonight? That usually happens on the night of the FOMC, right? Oh, he's frozen again. So I think
I mean,
that will.
there's a lot
What do you
of
think?
volatility.
There's a lot
There's
of
a lot of
volatility.
volatility. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I may have to
I'm
be.
looking at like 2 bars.
I was gonna say I may have to be your translator. I don't know.
Bars, no electricity. I had these lights. Not bullish on my electricity coming back on.
Yeah, it seems to be some legitimate FUD around ZBCN. Yeah, I did see that. I don't own it, and for a couple of reasons. One, it's run up too much for me. 2, I think there is some concern that I would like to look more into. Caveman says, I am grouped. Zebek has 5x for us already. We want more facts on Zebek. It's not a scam. I think everyone has to do their own research and figure out what they think is a scam and what isn't. And so at this point, I'm just telling you what I see in the charts. My concerns, there's a couple. I'm not going to FUD it on here. So I will let you know if I actually do some more research and I really think that there's something going on. I will I would say that. But I don't feel like I've done enough research to FUD it or to pump it, right? I took profits and sitting on house money. On Sebek, Carolyn, that's great if you did. Sorry, XRP Diamond top in 15 minutes. On the 15 minutes. Is that what you're saying, Oz? Hey, country. Nice to see you. Guys, I do have to end the live. This was so much fun to watch you do some kind of, hey, do you have your lights back on? Or no? Nope, you don't. I do have to end because it is, huh? Wow, that is really broken up. There you go.
Guys.
Bye. You've got to go. You've got to go. This feels dangerous to me. This feels dangerous to me. You have to go. Go. Get into a shelter or something. I'll see you tomorrow. Guys, thank you so much for being on the live today. Oh, he's still trying to come in. He's still trying to like tune in Tokyo. Is that what's happening? What's going on? Yep. Are we saying goodbye? Tune in Tokyo. All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming to the live. We do this every day at 3:30. So if you don't follow us and you do want to follow us, you can follow us straight from a live, even if you didn't follow us today. Love all of you guys that came in. We love to have you. We love to hang out with you. This is a great community here. We really, really appreciate you guys and everything you do for us on a daily basis. And just watching our content makes it feel loved. So we appreciate you. Cosmic, I hope you guys are safe. And we will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for everyone that was here. Bye, Cosmic. I'm not going to wait for him to say goodbye because thanks, Sarah. Bye, guys. Bye. Bye, guys.